Hey YouTubers, it's Brent from Upper Corner Hockey. Last week I did a video on when you should retape your stick. Now I'm going to show you how to take the tape off the stick. 9 times out of 10 you'll probably pretty much be able to just grab a piece that's ripped here, get it with your fingernail if you have any, and then just keep peeling it off the way you put it on. Or if it's more torn up here, because a lot of guys shoot off the toe these days, not like us old schoolers, and the heel's all intact, but it's all torn up here, might have to grab one of these, I've always tell you, grab one of these Swiss Army knives. You can get it anywhere. Actually, I'll put a link below if you want to order one up. You could just, now never take your blade and cut it like that. Do not do that. You're going to cut the fibers and you're going to weaken your blade. It's just not a smart idea. So the way you're going to use this, you're going to basically use it as like a wedge. You're going to wedge in. I don't know if you could see that. You get right in here and then just kind of wedge in a piece. Close this thing up and always cut away. Close this thing up and then just start peeling away. So I'm going to put this thing in a fast forward so you don't have to sit here and go through all this stuff, but basically you just kind of take it off the way you put it on. Alright, now that's done. You're always sometimes going to get a few kind of straggly lines around here of the tape when you tear it off. You could kind of wedge it off with your knife, or you could scrape it off with your fingernail. But I actually, it's my house. I don't recommend you doing this. But if you have like a doormat, or like a rough surface, but not too rough. I'm not talking about go out and use your garage floor or anything, but something soft and rough, like a burlap, or like an entryway, like carpet or something. Actually, just take your stick and you just kind of, I'm not actually showing this on video, but you can just kind of move the stick back and forth, and then it takes off all that extra, glue and whatnot, kind of shines it up pretty nice. So, like I said, if you have like a welcome mat in the front of your house, go use that. It won't hurt anything. So, anyway, that's done. Now you got a nice, clean stick. The tape's protected it pretty well, so it's worked out pretty well. Now let's remove the tape on the butt end. This thing's pretty well used. So again, this one you're definitely going to have to use a Swiss Army knife. Very handy to always have in your bag. Just throw it in there in case you got to cut the tape off your shin guards or anything like that. Again, we're using the wedge technique. Just get right in there. Don't ever cut down or cut anything, because you're just going to ruin the stick. So you just kind of work your way up and never cut the stick. And again, it's basically the same principle as the blade. And again, always cut away. Make sure you cut away. I don't want anybody getting hurt. So get hurt on the ice, not on the, actually don't get hurt on the ice either. So anyway, that's basically it. You just kind of work your way. The butt end's always going to be a little bit harder to get off because you don't tape that up as much. But just kind of work your way around, kind of work your way in reverse the way you taped it on, and then and that's pretty much it. And then you have a fresh stick to tape up, and actually have to re-glue this extension too, so as it comes right out. So gets too many slap shots and rattled the glue loose, which is no big deal. You can repair that. A little bit of hot glue, which I've said in the past, you always should have every hockey player should have a hot glue gun and one of those heat guns too. So these are the things you got to have as a hockey player. It's never just equipment and stuff, fun stuff like that. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Sub, comment below, all that stuff, and we'll get you some more how-to videos. And again, this is for like a beginner level of everybody has their preference, all that. So anyway, that's it. See you guys later.